If things had been different, a hypothetical journey. Character, Nina, a 32-year-old architect from Lisbon, Portugal. Theme, hypothetical situations, second and third conditionals. Level, B2, upper intermediate. Nina had just finished a long day of work. She was walking home under a cloudy sky, her heels clicking against the pavement, when a thought crossed her mind: if I had taken that job in Tokyo, how different would my life be right now? She smiled bitterly. It had been 5 years since she was offered that position. The opportunity was huge, working with one of the top architecture firms in Japan. But at the time, she had just started dating Miguel, and her father had been recovering from surgery. She chose to stay. If I had moved to Tokyo, she thought, I would probably be fluent in Japanese now. Maybe I'd even have my own studio by now. As she entered her apartment, her cat Miso greeted her with a soft meow. She picked him up and laughed. If I had moved, you wouldn't be in my life, little guy, she whispered. That was true. She adopted Miso during a rainstorm 3 years ago. If she had taken a different path, so many moments, so many small joys would never have happened. Nina poured herself a cup of tea and sat by the window. The rain had started. Her mind continued wandering. If I were more courageous, she reflected, I would take more risks. I always play it safe. It was true, Nina was cautious by nature. She planned everything, double-checked details, and avoided unpredictable choices. But sometimes, she wondered what it would be like to live on impulse, to choose adventure over stability. Her phone buzzed, a message from her best friend, Carla. Carla, remember when we almost opened that cafe in Porto? What if we had done it? Nina laughed aloud. That cafe idea was wild. Neither of them had business experience. But they had a dream once, to open a small cafe library by the river. They even had a name, Espaço Horizonte. The idea faded when work got busy and life got complicated. If we had opened it, Nina replied, we'd probably be broke but happy. Carla, or successful and famous entrepreneurs. The conversation lingered in Nina's mind. So many dreams, so many paths not taken. But then again, she had a good life. A stable job, a cozy apartment, a mischievous cat, and people who loved her. Still, something felt missing. That night, she dreamed she was in an alternate timeline, one where she had taken the Tokyo job, opened the cafe in Porto, traveled to India with Carla, and studied music like she had always wanted. She woke up smiling and strangely motivated. At breakfast, she made a list: learn Japanese, take guitar lessons, travel to Kyoto, reconnect with Carla to revive the cafe idea. If I don't start now, she told herself, I might regret it forever. Later that day, Nina stood at the edge of a public piano installed in the city square. There was no one playing. A little girl smiled at her and said, are you going to play something? Nina hesitated, then sat down. Her fingers touched the keys. If I try, she whispered, maybe something beautiful will happen. And it did.